get up and drive your funky soul. Come on now. Drive that funky soul. Get yourself together. Hey, Nicole, what up, honey? Funky soul. Come on now. Share the live stream. Let's get it started. How are you, Nicole? Yeah. Wednesday. Raise up. Drive your funky soul. Yeah. All right, let me share this around. I think Alana's sharing for me when she gets on. Yeah, I wish I could keep playing it. But let's ease into our little bit of jazz. How are you this morning? Good morning. It's excellent today. Good. All right, let's get this going. Let's go. I'm going earlier today. I've got my kids later. And the dentist and all kinds of other things. Good morning. Say hello. I know it's good afternoon for many of you. And we're going to get this party started. I don't know if Alana's on yet, so I'm going to start sharing. And get it going in here. And say hello. Let me share into Valtopia. Have you joined my free group, Valtopia? Come on now. Good things happening up in there. And we have some exciting things this week. Always exciting things, right? Nicole, what are you up to this week? Tell me. Tell me. And I'm going to show on my timeline. Alana, if you're watching, I'm already sharing because that's just what I do. I'm on it. And we're having another live stream today. We're having another banging live stream because that's how we go. We're so blessed to have this platform and to be able to connect with each other, and to be able to lift our spirits and be able to rise up into our highest level of being every day. Nicole's loving life. Yes. What is going so great for you? I want to hear. I'd love to hear about your amazingness. All of you. And I have a really good little thing to point out today. Not a little thing, it's a powerful thing that I want to share with you that came up in in the Dream Like a Boss today. I want to share it with you guys to see if it's something that rings true for you. Alana, I've already shared all the places. So share to other groups that I didn't do yet. I did the Abundance Flash Mob, the Light Worker Light, my Valtopia. I did it on my page. I did it on Epic Video Rockstar. I'm on it. You have some issues you're facing, but dealing and pivoting. Oh, I like that. And raising your vibes. Yes, isn't it different when we have an approach and a perspective of looking at things with curiosity and empowerment rather than, oh my gosh, look what's happening to me. Life is so hard. No, we like, oh, look what's happening for me. And that is what today's topic is about. And I want to share, you shared your page. Thank you. Everybody share so we get a fun crew. I love that my live streams turn into like a social gathering of like-minded, like-hearted, bursting at the energy connections. And that means so much to me. It's so powerful. So let me share. I think I shared everywhere that I can. I love it. Oh, let me share to one of my groups where I haven't connected into everybody in a minute. All right. Yeah, lessons, really. Yes. What is the lesson? Yes, and that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. Because one of my clients in the D-Lab was having an experience where situations at work were triggering a response. And you know, what we talked about was how these triggers, these experiences are actually happening for us so that we can surface emotions that have been long trapped. And this was part of something that she was working on, is like working on all the years where emotions were so suppressed and closed down and passive aggressive behaviors. Hi, Brandis. And, you know, when we begin to really look at situations that they're happening to evoke emotions, and we actually feel the emotions and then express them and allow new ways of interacting with the situation, oh my gosh, everything changes, right, Nicole? Everything shifts so powerfully. It's so powerful. All right, let me start the watch party too, so it can get some crew, and then we're gonna go. So if you guys haven't heard, this week I'm starting a new messenger session, and this is an experience where you get to spend 5 days with me virtually in Facebook group messenger. Hi Malia, welcome. And you get to, every day there's a group reading and a group interaction, and we pivot throughout the day through whatever's coming up. And the topic, hi Annabelle, this week is for empaths, which most of you that tune into me are highly empathic and highly aware, highly sensitive. And many of us get caught in these codependent relationships with people who are fearful and controlling. And we find ourselves succumbing to the fear and succumbing to their needs because we're caring, loving people, and we can feel them and we want things to be better. And we find ourselves getting caught in this downward spiral with them in their fear and in their anxieties, and totally ignoring our soul purpose and who we're meant to be. And so I've designed a 5-day experience to help unlock and shift you out of that loop. And this is the one this week is exactly for people who may have been out of the relationship but keep attracting it in their lives. Like you might leave the boyfriend and then meet a neighbor that's super narcissistic and's picking on you, or a job situation, or a friendship, or a family relationship. And this dynamic is something that we can recognize, identify, and shift out of. It is not a curse that you have to live with. Do you feel me on this? Who's ready to shift out of that kind of relationship? Hi, Myra, welcome. So if you're just joining, I'm gonna do a little quick group read, and then I'm happy to read for you guys and tune in with you and get to know you and see where you need support. And if you would love to be read first and go to the top of the list, I've implemented this new fun thing where you get to invest in PayPal and drop at least $11 and you get to the top of the list. So if that appeals to you, then we can do that. And if you're not feeling that, then you can take your turn on the list. Malia, thank you for sharing. Would you like to be first on the list to get a reading? And then I'm going to read for the crew. And I'll put Elana on the list. And my PayPal is up at the top if you want to take charge for yourself and put yourself to the top. Hi, Julie. Welcome. Thanks for coming back. So every day just gets more expansive and thrilling for us in Valtopia. More and more of us are connecting and getting to know ourselves and being ourselves and expressing our soul selves. And this can be tricky because this isn't in our culture. We've been taught not to. I've noticed that I've been in touch with some people recently that are so trained in their religious upbringing that they find the cards scary. I can't identify with that because I wasn't raised in church like that, and I just think they're beautiful images that inspire growth. I don't identify with going to hell and the devil and all that stuff. So if that's you and I scare you, well then, I hope that you move past that and come to connect with my love, my compassion, and my desire for all of us to feel connected and expansive. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Ames, how are you? So the cards are just a tool. Really, we're just connecting here and loving on each other. That's all this is. And if that's you that's watching this and you're the one I connected with, I sure hope you hear me because I ain't no devil. Thank you. Thank you. I had to get that out of my system. All right. So let me see if anybody's on the watch party. So this topic of ignoring yourself to make other people happy is something that we talk about so much in here because it's something that trips so many of us up. But I'd love to know if you have moved beyond a narcissistic relationship and you're getting into it, you're still calling it in, or you're still calling in controlling your relationship. If you have questions, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it because that's this week's topic. Or if you have an issue with boundaries, or you're waking up and you're not quite sure what your gifts are. If you have started tuning into your gifts and you're not quite sure how to incorporate them, if you want to be a messenger or a visionary guide and you're not quite sure, I do all this stuff because I've been doing this since 2015 for myself. And before I started, I had no idea the gifts that I was living with. And that's the biggest thing I want y'all to hear is that you're already in it. It's just that your awareness isn't clued in or tuned into it. You feel me? So you run into it as well. Yeah, Malia. Yeah. Okay. So let me do a little group reading for everybody. Let's do what card? We're going to do Amber's cards. I feel throat chakra already. Nicole says all of the above. Okay, I love it. Hey, Christine, how are you? I love seeing people that I've connected with over the years, and you're still here, and we're still connecting. So magic. So, how many of you have moved into this shift? Yay, Michelle, welcome. I love you guys. Welcome to Valtopia. So how many of you guys have shifted into this place where when something really shitty happens to you, you're like, okay, I asked for this. This is here to guide me and show me. Krista says, same here. That's what's going on with me currently. And Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so this is what we're doing on Friday. You can sign up. You can look at the link that I put in the comments and see if that works for you. And we can talk about it today. And when I tune into your reading, we can do that. But I believe that these relationships are here to guide us. It doesn't feel like it at the time. That's where you're at too. Okay, Michelle. So put in the comments if this is where you're at, Michelle and Krista. What is your biggest resistance to moving through this experience? Or, you know, where do you feel stuck, or where do you need support? Let's hit it today, right now. Every day, the little increments of change that you have open you up so hugely. Hey, Kara, welcome. It's the little daily micro shifts that lead to, you know, you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even recognize my old self that was willing to settle for that kind of abuse, or was so afraid to speak my truth, or was so cautious about setting a boundary. Those things shift. And so speaking about it, connecting with others, getting in an experience that helps you shift through that will change your life, so powerfully. So let me tune in with the collective energy and see what's coming through. I'm feeling throat chakra, feeling some throat chakra energy as usual. I love it. This is what we're doing in Dream Like a Boss, dreaming and create a live it list. So how many of you feel like you're bringing your dreams into creation and you're actually living a life where you're tuned into your vision, know your dreams, and you're being it, or you're on your way to bringing it more into your life? I want to hear, because that's what I'm here to help you do. Malia says boundaries, setting and stating them, sticking with them. Okay, that's so powerful. That changes everything. Triggers are hard, but I know when they come up, it needs to be moved through instead of being shoved down. Yeah, so many of us shove it down, and then we get sick, and we stop our growth. We don't help the others, and then we ruin ourselves, right? Not sitting in the same pain and shifting into higher consciousness more quickly than I used to is what helps. Yes, getting up and out of the situation and picking yourself up. That's why I always say, rise up, rise up. Honoring your emotions and then letting them go. Yes, girl, you got it, Michelle. You're on it. Alana says, me, I'm on my way. Michelle says, I want what your cards say. That's what I want to go for. Well, Michelle, that's what I'm here to guide you with. So right now we have Dream Like a Boss going on, and this is exactly what we're doing. We're tuning into our dreams, our vision, we're writing it to creation. Before you get to the point where you're really tuned into your vision and creation, you have to do some clearing and look at your perspectives and look at your rules and look at your beliefs and look at your life situation around you. And this is a process that you don't do once and then move on. It's like a recurring cycle of clearing, regeneration, activation, clearing, regeneration, activation. And so I show up every day that I can and offer these private paid experiences and one-on-one experiences so that you have a space to guide yourself through this. Because you know what? Out there in the real world, in our culture, this stuff isn't normal. It's not normal to strive for excellence, as my mentor says. It's not normal to reach beyond our circumstances and allow yourself to fully expand into what's good for you and good for everybody, really. And so you must find the company of others who are doing this with you so that you stay the course, because it's so easy to slip back into your old culture, your old beliefs, and let yourself down. You feel me? So every time I offer something, I want you to look at it and see if you're called to it. And if it's more money than you're used to spending, but you're like, oh, that would be so good for me, look at it. This is the kind of stuff that can just quantum leap you past the circumstances, past the habits, past the beliefs that have been kept you stuck in a pattern of sabotage for so long. You feel me? You feel me? All right, so let's pull a card from the diagnostic deck. See what's coming through there. Yes, fulfillment. Yes, we are soul family, honey. Fulfillment. Fulfillment. And I love that the card underneath is the energy drain card, because for so many of us empaths, we're so set on pleasing others and feeling for others and protecting others and saving others that we totally forget about ourselves. And we're actually part of the problem when we do that, right? So our biggest lesson as kind-hearted, very sensitive leaders is leading ourselves first. Leading ourselves first. And this is the work, the self-love, the self-care, the self-awareness, and the self-actuation. And that's what we do in Valtopia, honey. Sometimes we have a lot of inner child stuff, and this card came up yesterday. How many of you are finding yourself repeating patterns and not letting go of bad habits because your inner child needs to feel some sort of, thinks you're getting protected and safety from the thing that you very much need to let go of? How many of you are going through that? Michelle says, wow, that's powerful. You saying that we are actually part of the problem when you don't love yourself. You never thought of that specifically as a problem. Yes, oh good, my head crown just went, poosh. It is, and I'll tell you, I needed a lot of support to get through this one, and I've really just come into another level of it because it's ingrained in us. It's ingrained in us that we're not to be selfish, that we need to be kind-hearted, we must give to others. And I do give to others, I'm so generous. But when I give to myself first and get healthy and nourished and vital and clear and committed and certain and informed and learn, aren't I bringing so much more to the table than if I'm just laying there flat out and tired and like, oh, let me help you. It's just like, no, thank you. I don't need your help. I need the help of the person that's actually taking time to take care of themselves, know what they're doing, you know. And I'm not talking about being perfect before you show up. It's about being energized and nourished and replenished and connected to soul and connected to yourself. And for many of us who start out wanting to save the world and help others, we ain't connected to ourselves at all, honey, when we first start. You feel me? We're not connected to ourselves at all. How many of you started out or are still in the place where you can read everybody else, but you don't even know what's going on with yourself? And of course, it's harder for us to see ourselves. But I'm sorry, true growth and true leadership, we have to break through that barrier of thinking we can't see ourselves, can't meditate, can't sit still, can't ground, can't center. You got to get over that. And if you don't know how to get over that, I have beautiful trainings for you, from free to thousands of dollar investments where you can completely shift your whole experience and be the kind of example that you desire to be from your heart and your soul. I believe that our big hearts and our generosity and our sensitivity is a superpower. And I really desire to stand up as a leader and say, yes, you can be loving. Yes, you can be generous. Yes, you can be sensitive. And you can fucking own your schnizzle and be a boss, you know? Michelle says, I'm trying and aware that I need to be aware of myself more. Just moving into that. Okay. Well, there's a lot of shame to release. There's guilt. There's a lot of perceptions and beliefs. Sometimes there's past life clearing that we need to do. There's inner child loving that we can do. And I've found that as I release more and more old energies, beliefs, perceptions, and shift my energy and awaken and activate my DNA through that process, shit changes. People change, environment, I change. You can go back and see my videos from a couple years ago, and I look younger, more vibrant and healthy than I did a couple years ago. And I'm 48. Looking pretty good, huh? So, all right, let's start with the readings. I have Malia down, and that's it. Malia and Alana. If anybody wants to jump to the top of the list, just hit me up on PayPal with $11 minimum. For some reason, I picked that number. I like that number. And it's just a way to show those of you that are action takers, get results, right? Otherwise, we'll just jump in and start. Thank you, Michelle. I feel that. I receive that compliment. I did always look younger than I was, and I used to hate that when I was like a teenager, but I remember people saying, I'm clearing throat chakra now, by the way. People used to say, oh, you're gonna love it when you're older, and I do now. Thank you, my love. So if you guys want to share this and like my business page, and has everybody signed up on my YouTube? I look hot for 30. Shoo, thank you. Yes, look at this. My my lovely mentor sent a gift with this beautiful jar, you know, a thermos, and my kid dropped it and we broke it, so I keep the crystal and I just put it in my glass and drink from it like that. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I think it's on the. I think I put it on the top. I'm wanting to. Let's see how many people do I have on my YouTube. Well, I'll look at it afterwards. I'm trying to get at least 100 so I can change the name, so it's not just some weird number. All right, I'm gonna tune into Molia. Is Molia ready? We are clearing throat chakra today. Woo! And every day, right? Michelle says, it's my first time seeing you. I have to check out my YouTube. Yeah, thank you. My YouTube is, I just got the thing hooked up where all my videos go straight from Facebook to YouTube. So it's mostly all my Facebook videos. There's a few other things, but I'm not under Valtopia yet because I need 100 people, but the link is up at the top. So you can go click on that and add it. And as soon as I get 100, I'll change the name. All right, Malia's ready. The grounded center. And let's just send some intentions for this whole experience, that everyone will feel grounded, centered, light, connected into their heart and their cosmic wisdom and their knowing, and inspiration and illumination comes from our connection together today. So much love. All right, Molia, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Molia, Molia. I like this music. All right, Molia, I saw a bus. Get on the bus. Hey, Susan, welcome. Get on the bus. All right, let's see. What's the bus that you're supposed to get on? Is there a bus leaving that's calling you? Let's see. And how many of you are going to sign up for Friday's experience? Who's ready to take the leap and have 5 days of life-changing, energetic mind shift that will change your life? I have a quote. Can I read from you? Can I read to you the testimonial I got yesterday from the last 5-day messenger? I want you to hear this. I was part of Val's first 5-day shift program. It was the most amazing 5 days. I just found Valtopia days before and knew I needed to work with Val. During the 5 days, I had major shifts take place and aha moments. It is because of Val and this program that I am now moving in the direction of my dreams. I love that. So much more than I ever have. The energy shifts were just freaking amazing. If you're thinking about taking part of one of our programs, jump on it. Do it. You will not regret it. Thank you, Val, for all that you do. You're incredibly amazing, and I'm so happy I found you. Thank you. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Hi, Priscilla. Welcome. All right, so I have testimonials like that every few days since I started. So I would love for you to be a part of the experience, and I want to support you. I get to listen to what you're saying. Energetically, things shift. That's the difference between me and another kind of guide who doesn't have the weird cosmic gifts that I have. But then we do mindset. We talk. I ask you questions. And this is about you. This is about you, right? Thank you, Alana. You want to be there. Okay, Priscilla, click on the link. I want you to be a part of it. So Molia, I'm feeling your third eye and your crown opening as I'm connected to you. Do you feel me tuning in with you? Alana, maybe you can send a little link to Priscilla. What are your rituals and routines, Malia, for tuning into your wisdom? Yes, I'm feeling it. The third eye. Third eye and clairvoyance for you, Malia. I feel it. I feel all this and all this energy, and connect with spirit and the universe. You're one of my star seeds. Rituals and routines, music, crystals. Okay, I love crystals, as you know. All this is, your desires are calling you, and cards. Okay. So do you feel like your routine is working for you? Do you feel like you're receiving the wisdom? Do you feel like you have any sort of resistance to what's coming through? I feel a little energy in your chest, a little resistance, a little panicky energy that's present there that could be cleared, that would open up some new inspiration and focus. But for the most part, I just feel a lot of energy buzzing, and I feel like you're connecting in, and the wisdom is coming through. How does that resonate for you? Let's pull a question card for you for your journaling, or you need to up your game. Ooh, get in with me. We got to do some stuff. What do you want? What is your intention to up your game? Like, what are you calling in? Name it and claim it. And you guys, if you haven't joined my free group Valtopia, I'd like you to come in. We have a daily theme now, and it's a safe space to share. You're so open on this public forum. And you could also go in there and have an even more private expression. Hey, Patrice. Yes, we are, Terry. Share the live stream or like my business page, and I'm happy to. And if you want to be first on the list, you can always jump ahead with a PayPal thing. Direct more energy. Okay, Malia, that's my superpower. So I'd love to guide you with that. Okay, so the question, well, look at this. Okay, so you got the desires card, and then you got the why do I deserve what I want? So are you having any mindful of the energy spent? Yeah. So I feel like for you, and now I started to feel your heart chakra. So, for you, it's probably losing the conventions and getting rid of the old beliefs, shifting the old beliefs and perceptions, right? And losing attachments to the way it was. Does that resonate? And allowing yourself to be the visionary that you are, and going into unknown territory in unknown places that you haven't been, and that can be scary and freak out the nervous system, and we have to learn to move through that, right? Hey, Joanne, welcome. Thank you, Lana. So, Malia, I would love for you to join me in any experience that I can guide you if you're feeling called. We have so many different ways to shift through these things. So let me pull a card. I'm going to pull a card for my girl, Alana. I'm going to pull you a Sacred Rebel card, and then we're going to tune into Terry. We have a quiet crew today. It was so exciting the other day. We had over 4,000 views. We had like 60 people out at a time. And I got to admit, I didn't even get nervous. I just was loving the connection and the energy. I love huge crews, virtual crews. I think I would love in-person crews too, right? So Alana, your card today is free from judgment, free to love. Free from judgment, free to love, Alana. Yes. Time to let that old stuff go, which you're totally doing, and coming into such a beautiful expansion. Hi, Patricia. There we go. There we go. Okay, Terry. Thank you, Boo. Thank you for sharing. Alana is Team Valtopia. We have Rosie and Alana helping me do everything, and I'm so grateful for both of you. I love you. Alana's an amazing yogi and has her own business, and so you should follow her too, for sure. All right, so Terry, are you ready? I love you too. Terry, are you ready? Who's ready? I think the evening time slots are more poppin', like people are off work. So I'm gonna have to try and come on in the evening because that's so fun. I love these big party party live streams that we have. I like these quiet little ones too. I like them all. I'm blessed. We're blessed. We are blessed. I do the watch party, but then, and everybody joins and then don't stay. Patricia agrees. Terry's ready. Blessings to you, Joanne. All right, Terry, let me tune in with you. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. I'm going to do a little tone to clear out some of this throat. I have a little bit of energy caught in my throat today. And I'm finding when I tone, I probably need to do a little bit more warm up. Do you guys know, those of you that haven't learned about using your voice to stretch your throat open before you use your voice? Hey, Danielle. Oh, you're having lunch. Days are usually good for you. Okay, good. Welcome. I'm stretching out my vocal cords so that I can do the tone for you guys. There we go. That was better. You're welcome, Molia. Thank you for joining. All right. And I would love, so many of you the other day said, I'll join the 5-day thing. And I sent you the link, and I'm just waiting to see who joins up so we can get the party started. We start on Friday. I know this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. I'm mindful of that. I have my kids too, so we'll just stretch it out over. Okay, Priscilla. So Terry, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Terry, I feel some solar plexus for you. And I do see some obstructions that they were coming up as like sticks. So there's just certain like posts of beliefs and thoughts and energy that's kind of in the midst of your flow. Hey, Chester. Hey, Christy. Welcome. Does that resonate, Terry? And do you feel your solar plexus? Do you have some issues with boundaries and protecting your energy? Are you empathic? Yes. Yeah, we have a lot of third eye chakra going on today. I can feel it. So find your magic, Terry. There are ups and downs to every cycle. It does. Okay, Terry. So there's ups and downs, peaks and valleys. And so protecting your energy, as in filling out to your edges and knowing who you are, discerning your energy versus other people's energy, setting the boundaries, letting them do their karma and you do yours. These are all the things that help you to be a powerful empath rather than a victim empath. And so when we feel a little bit of compromise in our solar plexus, it means that we still haven't quite established the line that we need, and other people are able to come into our energy field, and we feel it and it hurts, and that's where we can do some work. So getting grounded is a really powerful way to be in your body and to hold your own. And your third eye is sort of popping right now and bringing in messages. Isn't that great? Yes, Joanne, be sure to share the live stream or like the business page or whatever. Go to the YouTube and put you on the list. All right, Terry. Oh, I love it. Why is it so easy when I'm supported? Why is it so easy when I'm supported? So if you haven't gotten support for this type of growth, you are worthy of it. It will change your life. And I would love to be your guide, or if there's someone that lights you up, let yourself have that. It will change your experience. Whether it's a class or a group experience or a one-on-one mentorship, there's so many ways. I had to learn a lot about this to get to the place that I am. I used to really just be triggered and my body was sick, and I was really in a victim's place. Even though I was following my dreams and much more bold than most, I still needed to learn so much far beyond. And I love sharing this because it really does change your life. You're welcome, Terry. You're at the point where I need that. Okay. Well, I invite you could try me out with the 5-day messenger, or you can private message me to ask about what I have to offer. If you're drawn to me, I'm happy to guide you. I love this work because what happens is you come to me and you're tentative, you're frightened, or you're caged, or your heart is on lockdown, or you're living in this situation that doesn't align and you feel so lost in help, or you feel pretty good but you're stuck at a level, and when you come in and we work together, you blossom and the color comes back in your cheeks, you light up, your light comes back. It's a blessing for us to do this work. Thank you, Terry. I look forward to connecting with you. Joanne, are you ready? If you're just joining and you'd love a reading, let me know. Okay, we're going to tune with thank you so much, Terry. We're going to tune in with Joanne. Let me know when you feel me tuning in, Joanne. Oh, some throat chakra wants to pop with you. Oh my goodness, you hear that? That was a good one. Who felt that clear? Okay, Patricia. Oh my goodness. And thank you so much, Patricia, for sharing in Valtopia. I really feel like that's a beautiful space that we want to open up and expand into. So Joanne, ooh, look at you. You're being guided to take a nature walk and surround yourself with positivity. So stay in a beautiful vibration for yourself, stay in a place of creation for yourself, and let yourself know that, you know, it can be so easy when you create the support, perspective, and love that you need for yourself. Danielle says, I enjoy just being here, but if you feel I need something, I'm happy to receive. Okay, thank you, Danielle. You felt it in the solar plexus. Okay, Joanne. So if you feel it in the solar plexus, then know that that nature walk, when you're on that nature walk, I feel a little bit of throat chakra too. So there might be some things that your soul is calling you to that feel bigger and more difficult than you desire right now. So let yourself hear that calling. Let yourself hear that knowing for yourself. Let yourself choose to follow that. And the way you follow that is to take that nature walk, and it is to put yourself in a place of positive encouragement. Okay, Joanne? Thank you so much. All right, so we have Patricia and Christy are next. Patricia and Christy. Yeah. All right, Patricia, are you ready? Let me know when you feel me tuning in. Cleared some energy. Patricia. I see your energy expanding and spiraling out, and I see a lot of white, clear energy as you push through and integrate the dark sides of you and the dark stories. You feel me and you're shaking. Oh my goodness, thank you. You're shaking? Oh. So I see your energy expanding. You know, the way I see your guys' energy is kind of how you are as a nebula, as a starseed, and your growth is expanding, which is so powerful. So I feel a lot of throat chakra. It's almost like barbs in your throat. So it's like you're opening, but there's old wounds there that are still sort of calcified in a way. So do you sing or tone, or what do you do to let the air and energy pass through your throat chakra that opens you up, or dance? It feels like you're being called to express that energy in a playful, loving way that allows those old places to just be healed. You're writing a book. How beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so let me see what card comes through for you. Healthy lifestyle. Singing is so wonderful to tune into your heart, to clear the throat chakra. Even if I don't know if you're a good singer or not, it doesn't matter. It's how you can get your light on, right? Let me pull a question card for you. So let's see what question comes through for you. I feel some root chakra too, Patricia. How is it going with your lower chakras? Lower chakras are about feeling safe and trusting. And that can really change the dynamic of your manifestation and what you're calling in and magnetizing. So how do I feel when I trust? And how do I feel when I'm a winner? Both of those feelings, feeling trusting, feeling safe, and feeling like a winner, feeling certain and confident, that shit's gold. So if those are areas that you're a little stuck, that's what we do together. Your cheeks hurt from smiling. Your energy is sweet. You're a little stuck with the lower stuff. Okay. So that is something that came up that you're being called to take note of. Let me know if you need support. And it's lovely to connect. And I love you in my Valtopia sphere, Patricia. Thank you. Ames said, I would love you to tune in to me. You pulled a card yesterday for me to be open to receiving. You want to see what else is coming up? Okay. Joanne says, I'm stepping up to do recorded programs instead of live classes. So thanking, that's been confirmed by you. Oh, good. Do it. Sharon Valtopia, share with us. We want to know. Gina says, hello, I wanted to share something that happened yesterday. We got something in the mail. I was ironing. My monkey mind took off, and in a few minutes, it had me stressed and upset, all in my mind only. The iron suddenly fell off the ironing board and hit my foot. My guides were making me take over, and I said, oh no, not today. This is how it is going down, and this is exactly how it went. Yes, keep an eye on that monkey mind. That's good. Good job catching yourself. That is the secret. And this is why my clients have success after they work with me and don't go back. Because the main work we do together is learning to pinpoint your own bullshit and flip it. It's not me just wiping it away for you. It's me saying, did you see that? Did you see that? Ooh, look at that. Hey, what do you see there? And you begin to recognize your own patterns, and then you also know how to shift them. And that's really important. So good job, Gina. Gina has just been watching my live streams and is just learning from my free content, which so many of you do message me and say, oh my gosh, I'm just learning so much from you just from watching the free stuff. So that's awesome. Christy, are you still here? Thank you, Patricia. All right. Are we ready for Christy? Thank you, everybody. All right, I'd love to know who else is going to sign up for Friday. And we're going to be running the reboot again. I thought it was going to be this weekend. I didn't realize when I was planning it was Memorial Day weekend. So the reboot will be coming up. So if you're interested in the reboot, I have a link for you. I think I have it. Message me or I want the link for the reboot in the comments, and then I will send you the link, and it'll be running in about 3 weeks. And that is a fucking amazing program that I can't wait to run again. We've run it 3 times now, and it's life-changing. Okay, Christy. Yes, Julie. Yes, we can. So we had, where were you? Ames yesterday, coming back for more. And all right, Christy, I'll get it to you. It's gonna be so good. Then I can go ahead and start signing you guys up ahead of time, or you can start saving up. It's gonna be $444 this time. If you're ready to start now, though, it's $244 to spend 5 days with me in the 5-day messenger. So, like, if you're ready to go now, then the link above on this live stream is for you. That's not my regular rates. It's $333 an hour, and I charge at least minimum $1,000 for daily access to me on my messenger programs, and it goes up to $3,000. But I do all these like quick hit groups so you can get to know me, because sometimes people don't want to sign up. They're not sure. They've never invested at that level. It's a barrier that we break through, that I had to break through too. So that's why I offer these things. So take advantage of them when you see them, because that rate is going up every 2 weeks. All right, so let me tune into Christy. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. Christy, I feel heart chakra. And third eye. A lot of, like, a little bit of grounding. Let's ground the energy. Grounding the energy. And if you guys were watching yesterday's live stream, I need to go back and read the comments. I haven't had a chance to do that. There's so many. Yeah, a lot of crown, third eye, and some energy in here and heart chakra. You feel me? Okay. Hi, Barry. Yeah, share the live stream, like my page, love my YouTube. All right, so Christy, it's time to look at the signs and the symbols that are coming in for you and to declutter. I think this is about decluttering your mind or beliefs. You feel me? So that you can feel your emotions and release some stuff that's trapped deep inside of you that will help you have a completely different perspective and do things that you've been wanting to do that you just won't do because this old stuff is keeping you attached to your old being, and it's time to shift into your new being. How does that resonate for you? Yes. All right, let's pull a question card for you. What time is it? Okay, cool. Yes, you're asking, look at this. You got the declutter card and the why am I innocent? That's about clearing the slate. I actually have a program called Clean Slate, Clear Vision, and it's on my website. It's a series of audio, visual recordings, and powerful clearings for this energy right here, Christy. This is like an old fear, an old panic that's maybe no longer part of your life or you've been working through it, but the residuals of that feeling are so in you that you're finding it hard to move forward. So the work that I do helps you to release energy and emotions from your body so that you can then begin to have different thoughts and ways of being. So if you're interested in that or any of the reboot, I see you said the reboot would do the same thing too. So I'm glad you reached out. I was spot on. I love it. I'm so right. Thank you. You know, your energy is there telling you exactly what you need to know all day, every day. That's why these messenger sessions are so rad, because I can feel what you're feeling. I don't tell you. I ask you what you're feeling. And sorry, I just got a text that distracted me. And in those moments, the questions that get asked help you see yourself, and you begin to see yourself more powerfully every day. And it's so great. All right, Christy, thank you. So let's see. Ames, are you still here? Let's tune in with Ames. Tuning in with Ames today. Oh, my babysitter has to cancel. Is that a face for you? Why is this happening for me? Ames is there. Okay, ready? Let me know when you feel me tuning in. Ames. Wow. Clearing some energy there. Look at this. Create a live it list. Create a live it list. So you got the open to receive card yesterday. Are you writing down what you're calling in? Are you writing down your desires? Are you asking for what you're calling in? Yoga. Do you do any stretching or physical movement for your body? Full moon. Now the full moon can either be about the full moon we just had and any insights that you had coming through. You feel me? Yeah. And self-care, you're being guided. You know, the way we receive is to clear space. And the way we clear space is to take time for ourselves and tune in and hear what we have to say and know what we need and do the things to help our body be healthy and resilient and receptive. So all of these messages, I feel a lot of third eye for you too, are about you staying in your faith and doing what it takes to be in your faith and in your regeneration. How does that resonate for you? Let me pull a question card for you. And then it's Julie. And then I'm probably going to hop off. Why am I important? Yeah, you're very sensitive to the moon energy. Yeah, I am too. My kids are too. And how do I feel when I'm attractive? How do I feel when I'm important and attractive? So what are you doing to love yourself, feel feel like the high level being that you truly are. Where are you letting go of old rules, perceptions, and beliefs that keep you from really honoring who you are? Okay? Ames, were you one of the ones that was interested in the Narcissist for Freedom for Empaths group today, on Friday? Okay, Julie, are you still there? Yay! It all resonates. I love that. I know Julie's still here. I'm going to tune in with her. Thank you, Ames. I feel some heart chakra for you too, Ames. Amy, what you gonna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Yeah. Welcome. All right, Julie, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Clearing some energy. Julie, I feel some energy right here in the lower throat, upper chest. So this is when we're getting to a point where we're breaking through some fears to tell ourselves the truth about what we truly desire and need and want from our soul being. Your left ear was ringing high pitch. Okay, yeah, my ear right now is going boo. So remember, Julie, there's ups and downs to this journey. This is a card we've had for almost everybody today, so it's obviously a message. Stay the course through the hard times and the dark times. That's just as much a part of your journey as the good times and the light. We cannot be all light and love all the time. There would be no wholeness to us. We'd just be all like, and there'd be no grounding, there'd be no centering, there'd be no shifting. The contrast is there to guide our path. The contrast is there to shape us. The contrast and the feelings in the darkness is part of where we go to do the reboot and reset everything and come up into. So keep your mind open to the peaks and valleys of your experience and reflect on them. And the new moon is coming up. So this is a great time to, a lot of times when the new moon, we feel really uncomfortable the day or so before, and all the shit comes up and everybody's like, I feel really weird. It's there to show you what's lurking inside of you that you've been stuffing down and hiding, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and it's there for you to journal and write on and decide and focus. Okay, I really don't like the way this feels. I'm going to shift that. Oh, I really can't stand this. Oh, I really would like to be doing this, and it's all there for you. So this is what you're manifesting, what you're thinking about, what you're feeling, what you're being. And I feel your throat chakra kind of popping as I talk to you. Let me know how all this resonates. And let us pull a question card for you. Why do I like people? Why do I like people, Julie? You do. You're welcome, Ames. All right. That is today's readings. Is there anybody left that didn't go that would love some love before I log off? I think I'm going to go into one of my favorite groups. The lady that makes these cards, I'm going to go into her group and read in there because I like connecting with those people in there. You're getting over your fears. Yeah, I can feel it right here. I can feel it right here. So let me know if you need support. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on these live streams. We're going to have more and more. We have them almost every day. And let me know if you're interested in all the experiences that I shared with you today. Friday's going to be popping. I want you to be a part of it. Especially if you are experiencing Memorial Day and you're with your family. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have guidance to move through that and have that experience be a growth instead of something that really upsets you or sets you off, right? So own your frequency, honey. There's nobody like you. I'll see you on the next stream. Bye.